They're off. Out in the middle of the track for the early lead goes Bourbon Street Katie. Breath of Spring came away well. Racing up on the outside is Bonover as they look for a position and around the turn. It's Bourbon Street Katie taking the early lead, racing in second. Breath of Spring, Bonover hustles up third, racing in fourth. Native Valentine along the rail fifth. Never the Same, they go down to the quarter mile. Bourbon Street Katie leads in 29 seconds, racing in second by the stands the first time. That's Breath of Spring racing up on the outside to be third to the three aces. Bonover in fourth position. Native Valentine racing up fifth. Sherry Line in sixth along the rail. Never the Same, Poco Philly out there seventh, racing in eighth. Netta Hale. Tammy Jo Hill is ninth. In 10th position, Spicy Dolly Brown with early attack. They've gone the half in 59 3/5. The leader by a length and a quarter is Bourbon Street Katie racing in second as they go to the three-quarters. Bonover, Breath of Spring is third. Racing on the outside, fourth to the upper turn with a rush is Spicy Dolly Brown. They move into the turn. The field's tightly bunched. The leader by a length is Bourbon Street Katie up on the outside to be second as they swing round the turn. Goes Spicy Dolly Brown. It's Bourbon Street Katie showing the way. Spicy Dolly Brown racing second. In third position, early attack. Tammy Jo Hill on the outside. They're in the lane. On the front end, Bourbon Street Katie stays out there on the outside, closing ground now. Spicy Dolly Brown with Netta Hale. Breath of Spring between horses. They're across the track. Netta Hale. They're off. Along the inside for the early lead goes Happy Mindale, driving out between horses. Golden Dart on the outside, three deep as they look for a position into the turn. Comes Sparkling Butler, make that unfamiliar between horses, and now it's unfamiliar ahead. Sparkling Butler quickly up on the outside to challenge second. Happy Mindale is third. Racing in fourth position is Prince Don Royal. Little Buddy Bob is fifth. They go off the quarter, 29 3/5, and on the move now is Happy Mindale. It's Happy Mindale up to Sparkling Butler for the lead. Racing in third position to the three-ace pole goes Unfamiliar. Racing in fourth to the turn comes Prince Don Royal on the outside. Three deep round the turn is Alcazar Lobel. They go into the half-mile mark out of second there as they go by the half-mile with Sparkling Butler. It's Sparkling Butler taking the lead by a length up on the outside. Unfamiliar to be second. Racing in third as they go to the three-quarter mile pole. Happy Minbar between horses. Fourth on the backside is Little Buddy Bob. Into the three-quarters, the field's tightly bunched. That's Unfamiliar a half length. Sparkling Butler is second, racing in third to the corner on the outside. Little Buddy Bob. Alcazar Lobel is fourth. They swing round the turn. The leader is Unfamiliar by 4 lengths. Racing in second position, Little Buddy Bob. They're in the stretch. It's Unfamiliar showing the way by 4 lengths. Little Buddy Bob is second. Alcazar Lobel is third. That's Unfamiliar, the leader, with Little Buddy Bob on the outside racing second, but it's Unfamiliar. Number 5, Fails on the turn. They're off. That's Captivation for the early lead. Coming away between horses was Waco Bridge. Down along the inside now, moving out is Timet. They drive for the first turn on the front end. Taking that early lead is Timet. Racing in second as they go down to the quarter, Captivation. 3 wide on the bend, and coming on is Nuevo Maggie. It's Captivation getting the lead. Nuevo Maggie moves up to challenge second. Racing on the outside third after a quarter mile was Waco Bridge, the quarter 29 seconds, and now taking the lead is Nuevo Maggie. Racing in second is Captivation. Waco Bridge out there. Third Timet is fourth. Racing in fifth, Lee Christina. They swing round the turn. On the front end, Nuevo Maggie shows the way, a length and a half up on the outside to be second of the half-mile pole. Goes Waco Bridge down along the rail. In third position is Captivation. Coming on fourth as they go to the 3/4 mile pole. That's Lee Christina with Hop Toad 3 wide fifth. They drive in for the 3/4 on the front end with a short lead. Nuevo Maggie. Hop Toad moves up to be second. Racing in third to the quarter is Captivation. On the front end, that's Hop Toad on the outside, challenging Nuevo Maggie for the lead. Racing in third as they turn for home, Captivation. State Queen comes on fourth. Starred Red Filly is fifth. They're in the lane on the front end with a short lead now. Nuevo Maggie. That's Hop Toad out in the middle of the track. Starred Red Filly is there third. That's Starred Red Filly on the outside getting the lead. Starred Red Filly. They're off. Along the inside, that's Via Ferrari with Sammy Blue Chip for the early lead. Coming away third, Dynamic Trip. Joss came away fourth, and into that first turn, Sammy Blue Chip takes that lead a length. Via Ferrari pacing second. Dynamic Trip is third. Joss is fourth. Racing in fifth, the Tango Ted with Hallview Spirit at the end. Go for the quarter. Sammy Blue Chip leads a length off the quarter, 29 seconds. In second position, Via Ferrari. Dynamic Trip is third. Joss right there, fourth. In fifth position, Tango Ted. Hallview Spirit, the trailer. Field of 6 goes over to the half-mile mark. The leader by a length and a half is Sammy Blue Chip. Racing in second round, the turn to the half-mile is Via Ferrari. Dynamic Trip is third. Joss Racing fourth. Tango Ted is fifth. Hallview Spirit comes on sixth. They go off the half-mile marker in 58 and a fifth, and on the move now is Dynamic Trip. They go to the 3/4 on the front end. Sammy Blue Chip leads up on the outside. Dynamic Trip to be second. Via Ferrari Racing third. Joss is fourth. Hallview Spirit and Tango Ted final 3/8 of a mile. Sammy Blue Chip's had the best of it, still does, 3/4 of a length on the outside. Dynamic Trip Racing second. In third as they turn for home. Via Ferrari with Joss fourth. They're in the lane. On the front end, Sammy Blue Chip the leader. Here comes Joss on the outside with Dynamic Trip. It's Sammy Blue Chip under urging Joss, closing ground with Hallview Spirit on the outside. They're 3 across. They're off. That's Raven Ability for the early lead. Our Vita Lobel came away well, driving up on the outside. What a Charvet, and What a Charvet takes the early lead. Our Vita Lobel racing second. Raven Ability comes on third. Borneo racing fourth and fifth to the quarter-mile pole. Goes Menamsha. Scooter Skipper is sixth. Kelly Tuck Nicole and the Edgewood Dandy, they go off the quarter, 28 and 4. That's Raven Ability out in the middle of the track, challenging our Vita Lobel. Make that What a Charvet. And now taking the lead is Raven Ability, racing in second to the 3/8 marker on the inside. Comes What a Charvet. Into the turn, Raven Ability leads by 2. What a Charvet is second, racing in third to the half-mile marker. Goes our Vita Lobel racing in fourth position. That's Borneo. They go by the half-mile mark in 58 and a fifth. On the move now is our Vita Lobel. Into the three-quarters they race. That's our Vita Lobel on the outside, under pressure, taking the lead. Racing in second between horses now, Raven Ability with What a Charvet. On the far outside, Kelly Tuck Nicole with Scooter Skipper. Their move round the turn into the three-quarters. On the front end, our Vita Lobel, the leader. On the outside, challenging second as they turn for home, is What a Charvet. In the lane, off stride there with Scooter Skipper. On the front end, our Vita Lobel leads. Kelly Tuck Nicole out in the middle of the track. It's our Vita Lobel with Kelly Tuck Nicole racing second, but it's our Vita Lobel. Fields on the turn. They're off. Along the inside for the lead goes Tangency on the rail, Sky Colors. Coming away third as they drive for position. Another Colt out in the middle of the track, ranging up Telestrator. And around the first turn they go. That's Tangency getting the lead. Telestrator moves up on the outside to be second. Racing in third position to the quarter is Sky Colors in fourth. Another Colt, they move by the quarter mile, 28 and 3/5. The leader is Tangency, hung on the outside. Second to the 3/8 marker is Telestrator. Racing up on the outside now comes Hoosier Hill. They look for position into the half mile on the front end. Tangency leads 3/4 of a length on the outside. The challenger second is Telestrator. They move by the half-mile juncture in 57 and 2/5. On the front end, it's Tangency, 3/4 of a length. Telestrator is still second. Racing third as they go to the corner on the rail. That's Sky Colors. Into the three-quarters they roll on the front end. Keeping that lead a length is Tangency. That's Peter Lynn moving 3 wide to be second. It's Tangency, the leader. Peter Lynn hustles up second. Coming on third is Webster down along the rail fourth as they turn for home. That's Sky Colors. They turn into the lane on the front end now. That's Peter Lynn moving up on the outside with Webster alongside. In the lane, they fan across the track. That's Webster on the outside between horses. Sky Colors down along the rail. Peter Lynn, that's Webster getting the lead. They're off. Along the inside, that's Kurt's first out sharply with Joe Escort on the outside moving up to be third. BJ's Chance and taking the lead is Joe Escort. BJ's Chance takes a tuck second. Racing in third round, the turn is Kurt's first. Mercedes Hanover is fourth. Powerful Force fifth. Racing in sixth. Uncle Murph P.H. Bobby is seventh. Tony Exhume and Moving Violation. They go off the quarter-mile juncture. 29 and a fifth. Up on the outside to get that lead is Kurt's first. Joe Escort along the rail second. Racing in third to the 3/8 pole. BJ's Chance. P.H. Bobby comes to fourth. Racing in fifth as they go to the half-mile mark on the rail. Mercedes Hanover. They move in for the half. It's Kurt's first, the leader. On the outside, racing up to be second now is P.H. Bobby. They go by the half mile, 58 and 4/5. It's Kurt's first ahead. P.H. Bobby racing second down along the rail. Third is Joe Escort. In fourth to the 3/4, BJ's Chance. On the outside, fifth, Uncle Murph. Final 3/8 of a mile. Kurt's first lead 3/4 of a length. P.H. Bobby alongside second. Racing in third is Joe Escort. They go by the 3/4 mile pole in 1:28 and 2. On the front end, Kurt's first on a short lead. P.H. Bobby out there, second gaining ground. It's Kurt's first under a drive. P.H. Bobby out in the middle of the track is second. Racing in third is Joe Escort. It's Kurt's first, the leader. Joe Escort closing on the outside. That's Joe Escort and Kurt's first in a driving finish. Kurt's first. They're off. That's Spencer for the early lead along the rail. French Shade came away well out in the middle of the track. Ezra Almahurst, they drive for position. The leader is French Shade. Spencer takes a tuck second on the outside. Ezra Almahurst third. Racing fourth, Maritime Hanover in fifth position. Pair of Jeans, Anatolian Story and Sin Dave. They go by the quarter-mile pole in 29 seconds. The leader is French Shade. Racing in second, Spencer in third to the 3/8 pole. Maritime Hanover racing in fourth now is Ezra Almahurst. In fifth position, Pair of Jeans. Anatolian Story is sixth. The trailing horse is Sin Dave. Into the half-mile, French Shade's had the best of it, still does by 2. They go by the half in 59 and a fifth. The leader is French Shade racing in second. Spencer on the outside. Ezra Almahurst is third. Racing in fourth along the rail, that's Maritime Hanover. On the outside, fifth, Pair of Jeans. In the final 3/8 of a mile, keeping that lead is French Shade with Spencer second, Maritime Hanover third. They move off the 3/4, 1:28. They turn for home. The leader is French Shade. Spencer trying to come on second, Maritime Hanover third. They're in the lane. It's French Shade, the leader by 2, with Spencer now closing ground in the middle of the track. That's Spencer on the outside getting the lead. Racing in second is French Shade. That's Spencer in front. That's Cotton Sock out sharply with Call Me Sir for the early lead. Coming away third, Daredevil with Osborne's Thunder, and around the turn taking the early lead there by a length. Call Me Sir, Cotton Sock racing second. In third position, that's Daredevil, Osborne's Thunder, Ultra Bright, and Snow Sammy as they head off the quarter mile. On the front end, staying out there is Call Me Sir, the quarter 28 4/5. It's Call Me Sir showing the way, racing second, Cotton Sock in third to the 3/8 pole. Daredevil, Osborne's Thunder is fourth, racing in fifth. Comes Ultra Bright trailing the field of the half-mile marker. Snow Sammy, field of six, goes in for the half-mile on the front end. Keeping that lead is Call Me Sir. Cotton Sock is second. They move by the half-mile in 59 seconds. The leader, Call Me Sir, by 3 lengths. Cotton Sock is second. Osborne's Thunder comes on third, racing fourth to the 3/4 is Daredevil. Into the 3/4 they go. Call Me Sir leads. That's Osborne's Thunder hustling up to be second. Cotton Sock along the rail is third, racing in fourth position. Ultra Bright with Daredevil fifth. They turn for home on the front end. The leader by a length is Call Me Sir. It's Call Me Sir, the leader on the outside. Osborne's Thunder closing ground second. Cotton Sock is third. It's Call Me Sir, the leader with Cotton Sock and Osborne's Thunder. That's Call Me Sir. They're off. Along the inside, that's Twin Cam with Mr. Kentucky. On the outside, coming away was Bogart Command. And into that first turn, Twin Cam takes the early lead. Up on the outside to challenge second now goes Mr. Kentucky in third. Bogart Command racing fourth to the quarter mile is Bon John with Cardamon Leo fifth. El Paco sixth. They go off the quarter mile pole. 29 in a tick. The leader, Mr. Kentucky, hung on the outside is Bogart Command along the rail third. That's Twin Cam racing in fourth position to the 3/8 pole. Bon John in fifth position round the turn goes Cardamon Leo. El Paco is sixth. Racing in seventh to the half-mile on the wood comes Fox Valley Senator on the outside eighth. That's Prairie Junior with Last Hoot. The half-mile in a flat minute on the front end. Mr. Kentucky keeps the lead. Racing in second to the 3/4 mile pole, Twin Cam. On the outside coming on with the rush third, that's Bon John. Into the 3/4, Mr. Kentucky, the leader. Bon John moves up to be second. Racing in third is Twin Cam. On the outside, Cardamon Leo's fourth. Moving up fifth, Prairie Junior. They turn for home on the front end with a short lead. Mr. Kentucky on the outside. The challenger second in the lane is Bon John. Out in the middle of the track, Cardamon Leo's closing ground. Also Prairie Junior. The leader is Bon John. Prairie Junior on the outside. It's Bon John in front.